everyone please rise as Rebecca Sagely honors us with our national anthem.
Stripes and bright stars for the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallant these streaming, and the rockets record, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Rebecca, for that beautiful rendition of our national anthem. And now for your starting lineup for the Stillwell Lady Indians. Please put your hands together for number 1, Whitney Holmes. Number 10, Snow Lady. Number 12, Caitlin Wilson. Number 14, Shannon Catron. And number 15, Kinley Johnson. Your Lady Indians coached by Glenn Cohn and assisted by Cody Cohn and William Crittenden. And make some noise for your hometown Lady Bulldogs starting lineup. Give it up for number 11, Jessie Fields. Number 14, Kiki White. Number 15, Claire Taylor. Number 21, Mason Einstein. And number 22, Kelly Grinstead. Your Lady Bulldogs coached by Jana Armour and assisted by Jamie Armour.
Test 1, 2. There we go. Welcome, Muldrow fans. My name is Chris Arcade, and I'm happy to be here with you tonight as the Lady Bulldogs are taking on the Lady Stillwell Indians.
Number 15, Claire Tabor drawing a shot off that line for the Lady Bulldogs.
Claire Tabor at the line. Caitlin Wilson bringing it down for the Lady Indians. Foul call on number 22, Grinstead for Muldrow. Called out of bounds on number 15, Kinley Johnson. Jinsey Fields over to Grinstead. Pass out to Anstein. Anstein over to White. White down low to Grinstead. Just off the fingertips of Grinstead. Here comes number 10, Wadey for the Stillwell Indians. Layup just short for Wilson. Be a call for a jump ball. And he'll stay with the Lady Indians. Pass out to Catron. Shot no good. White able to pick up the rebound. Foul call. Foul will be called on number 1, Wendy Holmes. Holmes picking up her second foul. Subbing in the game for Holmes is number 11, Benham. Wadey setting up the offense, waiting for the screen. Goes down low, passes into number 14, Catron. Able to pick up the foul and the points. Foul is going to be called on number 14, Kennedy White. And that'll be her first. Both teams sitting right now with both teams sitting with 3 fouls. Grinstead takes it back over to the center, pass over to Fields. Field looking down low, goes to White. White puts a little move off the board, and it's good for 2. Here comes Wadey. Wadey moving to her left side, a little Euro step, no good off the backboard. Rebounded by White. Little mishap on the dribble there. Allows Wilson to take over. That'll be a foul call against number 12, Wilson, although it's called for the charge. Great job there by Anstein, getting her feet set and getting ready to absorb that charge. Pass over to Tabor. Now to Fields. Going to Anstein. Anstein moving down low. Call for the double dribble. Inbound to Wadey. Pass out to Benham. Jump ball is called. Lady Bulldogs take over. Pass over to Anstein. Now to Tabor. Back over to Grinstead. Grinstead for the three, and it's good.
Number 42, Kenny Grinstead knocking down three.
Fields over to Anstein. Pass is tipped by number 15, Kinley Johnson. Catron called for the walk, or I'm sorry, for the double dribble. Pass over to Grinstead. Now to White. White driving down the baseline. Foul called on the floor. Foul's going to be called on number 11, Benham. That'll be her second. Apologies. Scoreboard was a little slow on that one. Just her first. Grinstead fakes a pass into Anstein. Now it's to White. White puts up the jumper. No good. Good off the rim. Fields able to make a rebound from the corner. Driving baseline. Back over to Anstein, and good for two. Three-point shot for Johnson is no good. Rebounded by Anstein. Tabor bringing it across the floor. Foul call. Number 10, Wadey. That'll be Wadey's first foul, but that will also put the Lady Bulldogs in 1-1 territory. We want to just take this time to say thank you very much to all of our sponsors out there. This broadcast would not be possible without you. Thank you to our Platinum Plus athletic sponsors, First Assembly here in Muldrow, and also Local Bank. Thank you for your support. Grinstead over to Fields. Pass out to Tabor. Tabor over to Grinstead in the corner. Comes up a little bit short, fakes the shot. No good off the rim. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson passes over to number 12, Wilson. Wilson bringing it over on the left side. Three-point shot is good for Thurber.
Casey Thurber putting up 3.
One minute, 19 seconds left here in the first period. Stillwell, 8. Lady Bulldogs have the lead to 12. Fields over in the corner. Passing inside to Anstein. Anstein down to White. White looking. Stillwell putting up a hard defensive front. Down low. Lady Bulldogs able to pick up the Johnson's rebound off the failed attempt. White waiting for the offensive, waiting for the defensive pressure. Letting the clock just wind down, waiting for that final shot for the period. Pass over to Tabor. Tabor, cross court to White. White driving in. Called for the walk. That's all you can see from home as she's moving inside. She's trying to split that double team. Not having the time. 3 seconds left. Puts up the shot. And Wade's shot is no good. Well, that brings an end to the first period. The Lady Bulldogs still on top, 12-8. I'd like to also say thank you to our broadcast sponsors here tonight who have supported us throughout this basketball season. We'll say thank you, Armstrong Bank, Cottonwood Design Company, Mark Hallam and Farmers Insurance, and our season sponsor, Midland Motors, who will be having the halftime shot here tonight to win $100. Nodda's Farmhouse, Eastside Free Will Baptist Church here in Muldrow, Valley Family Dental in Fort Smith and Rowan, Agent Mallory Martin Funeral Home, and Cox Corner Store in Muldrow.
With a peace sign on the back glass in the east parking lot, you left your lights on.
Inbound to Wadey. Wadey taking it down the home side of the court, moving back over to the center. Back passes over to Thurber. Now back to Wadey. Wadey inside to Catron. Catron passing over. No good. Called for the walk. Pass over to Caitlin Moore. Over in the corner. Over to Grinstead. Grinstead out to Fields. Out on the wing. Pass back to Caitlin in the corner. Caitlin driving inside. Foul on the floor.
Number 4, Caitlin Moore for the Lady Bulldogs at the line, shooting bonus.
Grinstead over to Moore. And now I'm being joined by our lead analyst tonight, Coach Folkers. And so, Coach Folkers, how's it going?
It's going good, Chris. Good to be back.
Awesome. Passing it over to Grinstead. Grinstead setting up the offense. Pass over to Fields, now to White. Wide over to Grinstead. Just really trying to get some offensive movement here. Push called on number 15, Johnson.
We've been in the bonus already. Now we get to shoot free throws every foul now. You know, like our last possession right there, our girls. You know, in the defense, you watch so much basketball on TV, and obviously when you watch it on TV, you see a lot of people. I mean, obviously it's going to be a game with the shot clock. And you hear people make, you know, when there's an extra pass, you hear that crowd getting up more and more and more, and you're expecting a shot's got to go up. But here's the thing, we don't have to put a shot up. There's no shot clock right there. So our girls, they've just got to keep being patient on offense. They don't have to hurry. Stillwell sitting back in the zone right now. You want to eat as much clock as you need to in order to get a good shot, especially with the lead. I know it's early, but you don't want to hurry up. And this game started, you know, pretty much the opposite of how it started up there at Stillwell. Our girls got in a gigantic hole. Stillwell made a ton of shots early. We've come out. We've been the aggressor right there, just like on that right there. You get it to Kiki. She's tough in the high post. This girl's done a good job.
Absolutely. Well, the Lady Bulldogs have the lead 16-10, 5:45 here left in the second period. Well, Coach, I know this is a pretty big game as well for the girls. I mean, I know Coach was talking to them about this has got some district implications with it and also possibly playoff implications as well.
Well, you look at it two ways. One, both these teams right here are tied to win the conference championship right now. They're both tied for first, both with one loss. Our girls got beat by Roland. Our girls beat their girls up there at third place. So this is huge as far as for conference championship implications. And then second, you know, Stillwell's on our side of the bracket in our regional for postseason. So if our girls win their district, Stillwell girls win their district, they're going to play each other again at Stillwell. So, you know, you can look at it two ways. You know, you can look at it, that's an unfortunate draw, or you can look at it like you would anything else. It's just another game. You're working on getting better, and you're working just being able to play it the best you can at the end of the year. This is the time of year to do it.
Well, Coach, you know, iron sharpens iron right here, and, you know, definitely a tough opponent here tonight in Muldrow. And this has been a very physical game between both teams.
It will. You know, Stillwell will get out and pressure you. They've got, you know, a really quick guard in the Snow girl, number 10.
Nice pass over to Grinstead from Carmen,
and she's given us trouble, you know, last couple of years, every year we've played. So it's just about what you do best. And that's what this time of the year is about. What you do best and limiting the things you needed to get, or the mistakes that you've made up to this point in the year, and just continue to grind.
Shot by Wadey, no good, but it's rebounded by Wilson. Wilson takes another crack at it. No good off the front of the rim. Rebound picked up by Grinstead. Pass over to White. Now Israel. Fields from the corner, no good. You know, Coach, I know this is something that we had a discussion about with Coach Ryan when he was here last week, but, you know, in that situation where you got a ball that's coming up, both players should have an attempt to be able to handle that ball. I mean, especially whenever the foul is not being addressed where the hand is actually making contact with, you know, any other part of the other player's body. What's your take on that? Is that just one of those things? Or
Are you talking about as far as on the rebound right there?
Like right there on the rebound when that ball came off the rim. You know, I believe it was Grinstead hopping up, trying to make a play on it, but getting called for over the back. So, I mean, what?
Well, I mean, I think I remember when we talked about that a little bit on the air last time. You know, here's my thing. Here's my deal on it. if you're on the backside of that, I mean, you got a defender in front of you, and you're going up for it. First off, there's no such thing. Technically, the over the back is not an actual call. I mean, there's usually a push or there's some sort of contact. I can go over somebody's back, and I can reach over and go get a rebound, and there can even be minimal contact. But if I'm the athlete and nobody's blocked me out and I can go up and get it, I ought to be able to go vertical and even reach over a little as long as there's not heavy contact to go get the basketball. I mean, that to me, that's just making a great play in the ball. Now, obviously, you climb, you land on somebody's back or you disrupt them from going up vertically to be able to get the pass, then there's a problem. And jump into the next thing, our girls can't do that right there. That's where Stillwell can make you pay in transition. Turn you over and turn it into layups.
Coach Armour's going to take a timeout right here. And as you said, they're playing the zone defense over here with Stillwell, which, you do that in the event that you got a lot of fouls right now. So you're playing back, not really pressing, but at the same time, whenever you're forcing our offense to make some passes that we didn't really want to. Golly, I can't even find the words.
I mean, you move when the ball's moving side to side, and they've got so much quickness with Snowda up there up top. She's going to gamble. She's going to get in the passing lane. That's why it's important to get in the teeth of that zone, that high post, that short corner. Get that defense to suck in or collapse, or if they don't, then you got something dive into the basket.
Right. Well, it's very important right now for Lady Bulldogs to take care of the ball with a 1-point lead, 3:19 left here in the second period.
It's going to be a game of runs. I mean, both of these teams are good. They've got good teams. You're going to see us going on a run. You'll see Stillwell going on a run. It's probably going to be, more than likely, it's going to be tight to the very end.
Fields. Pass to the high post with White. She picks up the foul.
Kiki White at the line for Lady Bulldogs.
That's Snowda's second foul. Now that right there with 3 minutes left, that foul may possibly, I know they're sitting in that zone, but that's going to cause her to probably play a little different, because I know she's smart enough, and Coach Cohn's realizing it's important that she don't get that third foul before halftime. So I think that disruption in the passing lane may be minimized now because of that foul right there, and that's something to keep an eye on.
Wadey. Coach, can you kind of explain what's going on?
Yeah, we got a double foul right there with, looked like, try to find a girls roster in front of me right here. There it is. Shannon, is it Catron? Have we checked names? I don't want to mispronounce a name.
No. Yeah, it is. It's Catron.
Okay. Her and Jency's sister Carmen just got a double foul right there, both being physical, trying to get position. I think that was a good call by Robert Banks. I've known Robert for a long time, since I was in high school. Obviously, I coached in Alma for 5 years, got to see him a ton over there. I think he made the right call on that double foul.
Well, with that double foul, that puts Lady Bulldogs in double bonus.
Yes. Yeah, but it also puts them in the bonus too now. So, again, I mean, it's the end of the second half. Nothing unusual.
Einstein able to get a hand on it. Tabor to collect. Tabor bringing it over. Pass to Grinstead. Fields to White. White to Einstein.
Good high-low right there. Good job.
Einstein off the board. Good for two.
Einstein coming out the back glass.
Waiting for three, and it's good.
Good players. Tough shot.
Tabor, cross court to Grinstead. Grinstead out to White in the corner. Something else I've noticed, Coach, is really the quickness of Stillwell.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they've got some quickness out on the perimeter. I mean, obviously, especially with Snowed out there, you know, it's like having a girl on your team with her out there. But again, she's got 2 fouls now. She's probably not going to be as aggressive jumping passes, at least into that high post where she can't stop her momentum.
White out to Grinstead. Grinstead, a little fake. Inside to White. White puts up a nice layup.
Taking it to the hoop.
Again, anytime he gets to the teeth of that defense on the high post, short corner, something good's going to happen, especially Kiki's got it.
Rare miss by Wadey.
Probably hold it for the last shot of the half. Big thing is they may come out and jump you just to try to get rid of it, but don't hurry. You want to make sure we've got the little bit of the momentum right now. You at worst want to get a good look. Even if you miss it, you want to get a good look right here.
15 seconds. Grinstead to White. White over to Fields. Now down to White. White off the glass, a good for 2. That's really making something happen right there.
Yeah, that was a good job. Little backside pass.
Forces the shot from Wadey, and that'll be the end of the first half with the Lady Bulldogs at 24 and the Lady Indians at 18. Well, Coach, I know you're going to be busy here in just a minute, so good. What do you foresee happening here in this next half?
I think a little bit of the same. I still think Stillwell's got some runs in them. I think our growth. I think it's just going to come down to the end. And, you know, and here's the thing though. What we want to do is we want to limit turnovers. We want to attack them. Right now they're a little bit of foul trouble. You know, they had 10, 11 fouls there in the first half. You got Snowder right there with 2, which she's still in a good spot. She's not, you know, overly in foul trouble. But she is going to be cautious, and when she's cautious and that quickness is a little cautious, or if it causes her to be a little hesitant jumping passes, that only benefits us. And our girls got to keep doing what they're doing. They're doing a great job when they get to the high post. When Kiki gets in the high post, she can attack it. She can shoot that mid-range when that defense is collapsed. When it collapses, we've got shooters that can step downhill, and I know that's the kind of shots Jana wants from outside.
Well, Coach, do you expect any kind of traps or anything like that? A little bit more aggressive defense down the floor.
Yeah, I think so. I think from both sides, I wouldn't doubt it. If you know, anytime probably Snowden comes out of the game, I think our girls are definitely going to go straight to full court man, which is what they typically do. That's who they are. And if she doesn't come out of the game, I think that you see a lot of the same thing. As far as Stillwell, I think that they're probably, if the game stays like this or we have the advantage, I expect them to make an adjustment, maybe come trap on the wings or the deep corners, and really get out in the passing lane, try to get us hurry up and make bad decisions.
Coach, what can we expect from the boys' game here tonight?
Well, hey, you know, right now it's more of a mental. We've got to have a great mental approach, and I really thought that our JV game, you know, we have so many guys that play both. I was proud of our guys in the JV game. It was night and day different from what it was up there. So hopefully that feeds into our varsity game. We've got to come out and we have to be the aggressor. Stillwell's got a great team. There's a reason they're ranked in the top 8 in Class 4A. They've got a top 8 seed in the playoffs. They've got a great team. And we're going to have to be ready to play. And the big thing is having success early. We got to have a good taste in our mouth early. And when you sense that and you can carry momentum, you know, that will alleviate maybe some runs that Stillwell's going to have, because they're going to have runs because they're a great team. So if we have success early, and that's what we're banking on, we play great defense and limit. You know, I think we had 29 turnovers up there. I mean, you're not going to win a game. You turn it over 29 times. I don't care who you are. So we alleviate that. We come out as the aggressor. I think it'll be a good game.
We're looking forward to it, Coach. And I know that Coach George and Coach Davis, for the boys, I know that they really do coach the aggressiveness and really intensity that Stillwell tends to bring to these kind of games. And so definitely something to look forward to after the end of this game. But, well, we're going to take a few minutes for a break here, and then please come on back and join us as we see the second half between the Lady Bulldogs and the Lady Indians. All right. All right, and we are back. Once again, special thank you to Coach Falkers for coming on and providing analysis and his feedback. It's very vital to this broadcast. We really do appreciate his time here. Grinstead's shot from the corner is no good, and just, I believe it was off Tabor there and went out of bounds. I want to say special thank you to Melinda Mink for showing her support tonight on YouTube. We want to say thank you for that. We really do enjoy bringing these broadcasts. These kids, they learn a lot from this experience, and also gives us an opportunity to connect with Muldrow fans everywhere. So thank you so much for those comments. We do appreciate all of those. And we'd like to also say thank you to our Stillwell fans who are also tuning in here tonight. Catron to Wilson. Picks up the dribble, then passes inside to number 14, Catron. Catron back out to Wadey. Wadey from a distant three, right off the front of the rim. Johnson trying to get a hold of the ball there. Pass over to Wilson. Wilson waiting for the screen. Foul is called. Substitution. Wilson, who was just called for her third foul. Apologies for sounding a little bit hesitant. We got a lot of ponytails and it's hard to catch numbers here. Nice rebound by Tabor. Pass over to Fields. Grinstead on the wing. Anstein. Over to Tabor. Tabor just missed that shot. Thurber shot, no good. Rebounded by Anstein. Grinstead to Fields. Tabor in the corner. Pass over to center with Grinstead. Jinsey, little lob pass over to White, now back out to Jinsey. Jinsey double teamed in the corner. Fields will be called for the foul. That should be her first foul. Wadey. Really showing her quickness, getting that rebound, but makes a bad pass over here, picked up by Grinstead. A little bit of contact made, but no foul is called. Tabor to White. of physicality on both sides, especially as they're making a move on the inside of that basket. Force 15 here left in the third period, 24-18. Pass into Fields. Fields able to get a hold of it, get it out to Tabor. Now to White. No good. Johnson good for 2. Cuts the lead down to 4 for the Lady Bulldogs. Tabor out to Grinstead. Now to Fields. Foul's called on Anstein. Laney Israel subbing in for Claire Tabor. That'll put Anstein in a little bit of foul trouble there, picking up her 3rd foul. Walk is called on number 14, Catron. Catron went in hard for that basket, tried to pull up a little bit and committed the walk, so that way she would avoid the charge call. Israel into White. Now down low to Anstein. Anstein off the glass, no good. Rebound by number 15, Johnson. Johnson over to Wadey. Wadey, little stutter step. We'll call number 14. And that will also be Catron's 3rd foul. Long shot from Fields, and it's good for 3.
Jesse Fields putting up 3 for Lady Bulldogs.
Just off the hands of Fields. Wadey up to Johnson. Johnson moving to her left side. Puts it off the glass, no good. Anstein able to get the rebound. Instead, double teamed in the corner. Coach Armour's going to call a timeout. Well, once again, we want to thank our Platinum Plus sponsors. First, Assembly of God here in Muldrow, Local Bank, and our broadcast sponsors, Armstrong Bank, Cottonwood Design Company, Mark Hallman, Farmers Insurance, Nodda's Farmhouse, Eastside Freeway Baptist Church here in Muldrow, Valley Family Dental and Fort Smith and Roland, Agent Mallory Martin Funeral Home, Cox Corner Store here in Muldrow. And of course, we'd like to say a special thank you to our season sponsor, Midland Motors. Thank you for all of your support. And once again, thank you for supporting this broadcast and giving these kids a hands-on opportunity to connect the classroom to the community. We appreciate that so much. Inbound pass from Israel. Over to Fields. Fields now to Grinstead. Fields getting the double team in the corner, trying to run the baseline. Now Fields will collect her second foul of the evening. Catron's pass over to Wadey. Wadey moving inside. Israel called for the foul. Nice defensive play there by Israel. And that'll be foul called on Wadey. That'll be her third. Pass out to Grinstead. Grinstead goes for three, and it's good. 45 seconds left here, 30-20. Lady Bulldogs on top. Passing to Johnson, now over to Holmes. Holmes driving inside, puts it up. No good. Foul will be called on Jency Fields.
Number 1, Wendy Holmes at the line for the Lady Indians.
That'll be Jency's third foul. Substitution for Wadey. Coming into the ball game for the Lady Indians is Benham. Second shot for Holmes is good. 22-30. Muldrow committing 6 team fouls. That'll put Lady Indians in 1-1 territory. Grinstead out to Fields. Fields pass over to Israel. Now to Grinstead. The shot is no good. Great effort there at the very last by the Lady Bulldogs, but still maintain the lead by 8. 30-22 at the end of the third period. Wadey coming back into the ball game. Passing inside to Catron. Catron steps over. Hands off to Johnson. Pushing to Holmes. Foul is called on number 15, Johnson. And down to White. Now back over to Israel. Israel goes to Jinsey. Now nice pass into White. White on the left side, right off the board, and good for 2.
Keep you on the lane from left-hand side.
Wadey down deep, misses. Pass to Grinstead. Grinstead out to Israel. Now over to Anstein. Fields in the corner. Back out to the wing. Fields is going to take it back over to the center and set up the offense. Brings it over the home side, over to Israel. Now back over to White. Up top. Now they'll send Grinstead to the line. Foul will be called on Catron. And that'll be her 4th.
Timeout, Lady Indians.
Wadey knocking down the first. Israel inbound to Grinstead. Grinstead taking down the home side. Got caught in the double team. Trying to get out. And Coach Armour will take a timeout. We would like to take a moment to mention that the Kids Heart Challenge over for the elementary for the American Heart Association will be taking place next week at the elementary school. And so If you have a child who is in the elementary, please be looking out for some information from your student, from Coach Tabor. He'll be sending home some information, and all the money raised during this drive will go to benefit the American Heart Association. So just as a reminder, so we'll be looking out for information for the Kids Heart Challenge. All benefits go to the American Heart Association. .613 here in the fourth period. As we were talking about earlier, that there are some implications for this game. So either way, both teams are sitting with only one loss and sitting at first place here in their conference. Thurber passing over to Wadey. Wadey's shot for three is good. That'll make it 26 on the board for the Lady Indians. Tabor passing cross court, stolen by Wadey. Wadey puts it in for two and going to the line. Jency Fields checking back in the ball game for Claire Tabor. White. Back over to Israel. Ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be a turnover. Wilson's shot from the corner is no good. Rebounded by Anstein. Now back over to Jency. Jency's bringing it down floor. Down to the baseline. Over to White. Now to Grinstead. Israel from the wing. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Israel. Good for the three. That'll put that lead back up to 10 for the Lady Bulldogs. Wadey's jumper, no good. Rebounded by Anstein. Now White, splitting the double team. Now down to Anstein. Just off the rim, able to collect the rebound. Puts it back out to Grinstead. A little bit of a bobble. Johnson making contact and called for the foul.
Double news, Kevin Grinstead flag for the Bulldogs.
That foul, that'll be Johnson's third. Foul call on Jency Fields for the reach in.
Number 10, Snow Wadey back to the line for the Lady Indians.
And that will be Jency Fields' fifth and final foul of the evening. Claire Tabor enters back in for Fields. 4:28. Over to Israel. Back to Tabor. Well, with the contact, it looked like a backcourt violation from this vantage point from what the referee had called. Thurber with the three. 4 minutes left here in the fourth period. White over to Grinstead. Sound level definitely picking up. Israel called for the double dribble. Stillwell gaining momentum. Pass inside to Johnson. Johnson puts it off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Anstein. Now White looking down court. Foul will be called on number 12, Wilson.
Kiki White, line shooting bonus. Timeout, Lady Indians.
That'll be Wilson's first foul. We're going to go ahead and say the special thank you to our sponsors once again. Thank you to our Platinum Plus sponsor, First Assembly, God here in Muldrow, and Local Bank. And also thank you to our broadcast sponsors here tonight, Armstrong Bank, Cottonwood Design Company, Mark Hallam and Farmers Insurance, Nodis Farmhouse, Eastside Free Will Baptist Church here in Muldrow, Valley Family Dental in Fort Smith and Rowan, Agent Mallory Martin Funeral Home, and Cox Corner Store here in Muldrow. And a special thank you to our season sponsor, Midland Motors. Thank you for all that you do, and thank you for supporting this broadcast. White goes to the line. Free throw no good. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes over to Wadey. Wadey goes to the three-point line. No good. Wadey coming through the air and picking up the rebound and a foul. Now that'll be Anstein called for her fourth foul tonight. .35, passing to Israel, now to White. White trying to get a little bit of separation. Wadey off the glass, good for two. That'll cut the lead down to 2 points for the Lady Bulldogs. Full time is called by Coach Armour. Well, this game has definitely lived up to the billing so far. Exchanges between both teams. Key players in the ball game, a little bit in the foul trouble here late in the ball game. Right now, Lady Indians sit in double bonus territory, while the Lady Bulldogs are in 1-1, 39-37. And of course, as I mentioned before, conference standings and rankings all in the mix, especially as we go into the postseason play. To the action. Tabor over to White. White's going to take it down to the left side. Foul call on number 1, Holmes.
Keep your body in line for Lady Bulldogs.
And I believe that'll be her 3rd foul of the evening. Watch free throw attempt, no good. Pass over to number 4, Thurber. Now to Holmes. Holmes driving inside. Puts it up, no good. Rebound by Grinstead. Grinstead bringing it over. Here comes the full court press. Stillwell fans wanting a walk call, but nothing happening. Anstein back over to Grinstead. Into White, down low, and it's good for 2. Thurber from 3, and from the corner, it's good. Coaches are signaling. Inside pass to Tabor, and it's a little bit of bobble off the rim, but it's still good. 43-40. Less than 2 minutes to go. Wadey for 3, and it's good. And it's going to be a tie ball game. Grinstead off the glass, good for 2. 45-43, minute 30 left here in the 4th period. Wadey moves to the left side, over by the student section. Now Thurber for 3. No good this time, off the back of the rim, but Wadey puts it back up. No good. Rebound by Johnson. Foul will be called on White.
Number 15, Kimmy Johnson in line for Lady Indians.
Johnson good for the first. No good on the second. Rebounded by Carmen Fields. She's looking down, way down court to Tabor. Tabor puts it up and draws the foul. And that'll send her to the line.
Claire Tabor drawing the shot foul. Line for Lady Bulldogs.
1 minute remaining. Free throw is good. And Tabor knocks down the second. Less than a minute, 47-44. Holmes for 3, and it's good. And that'll tie it up with 45 seconds here left in the ball game. White. Anstein with the steal. Tabor puts it up, and a blocking foul is called. So she'll get the points, and she'll go to the line. .32 seconds. And Tabor's free throw is good. And Stillwell will take a timeout here. Well, I don't know if your heart is racing like ours are here at Roger Sharp Activity Center, but it's definitely been an active game thus far.
Let's get fired up, Bulldog fans.
So once again, we'd like to say thank you so much to our season sponsor, Midland Motors, for all their support and all that they do for us and for these students here at Muldrow High School. Thank you to our sponsors, Armstrong Bank, Cottonwood Design Company, Mark Callum and Farmers Insurance, Nodda's Farmhouse, Eastside Field Baptist Church here in Muldrow, Valley Family Dental in Fort Smith and Rowan, Agent Mallory Martin Funeral Home, Cox Corner Store in Muldrow. And if you or your business would like to become a live stream sponsor and help us bring more content like this to Bulldog fans everywhere, please send us an email at mhs.communications@staff.muldrowps.org or give us a phone call here at the high school, 918-427-7406. .26 seconds. 3 points separate these two teams here tonight. Wadey looking for an opening. Pass over to Holmes. Grinstead now being called for the foul, and that'll send Holmes to the line. Both teams in double bonus. Holmes makes both of these. Of course, will be a 1 point difference. And she knocks down the first. Coach Cohn is going to take his final timeout. And once again, we want to say also a thank you to all of those who are tuning in here tonight on our YouTube channel at Muldrow Communications. And we encourage you, please hit that like and subscribe button. It definitely helps us get visibility out to our Muldrow fans. And also, it makes it easier for you as a subscriber that every time we go live, whenever you just hit that YouTube button, or you may even get a notification showing that we have gone live, so that way you don't miss any of the action here at Muldrow High School. So we want to say thank you for tuning in. Please hit us up with the comments below. We love to hear y'all's feedback, and let us know where you're watching the game from, whether it be from the living room or whether it be from a long way away from here. But we want to say thank you so much for tuning in here tonight. Seconds. Coach Armour's going to take her final timeout here. Well, both teams have exhausted their timeouts here tonight with 14 seconds left, so either way it goes, don't be going anywhere. Of course, at the conclusion of this game, we'll see our boys game will be coming up between the Muldrow Bulldogs and Stillwell Indians. Stillwell has been having a really good season so far, with they are tied at the first They are tied at first in the conference with Roland. Caitlin Wilson. That'll be her 5th foul. So she'll be coming out of the ball game, sending White to the line. And she knocks down the first. With that free throw, it's going to still within a single possession. Benham's three is no good. 4.8 left here in the ball game. Tabor goes to the line. 2 seconds, and now the buzzer. And the Lady Bulldogs win it tonight, 53-49. Student section is all fired up after that great win and a great ball game from both teams. Lady Bulldogs really showing their tenacity here and hard work paying off as we prepare and get ready for the boys game and as they prepare to run out.
Please put your hands together and welcome the Stillwell Indians as they come out onto the board. All right, Bulldog fans, it's time to get on your feet and make some noise for your hometown Muldrow Bulldog. please put your hands together for your starting lineup for the Stillwell Indians. Give it up for number 2, Cole Kimball. Number 13, Colina Ramirez. Number 22, Tony Petrie. Number 33, Tony Wolf. And number 41, Tyrus Teehee. Your Indians coached by Mike George and assisted by Nick Davis. All right, Bulldog fans, it's time to get on your feet. Let's go, Bulldog fans. Put your hands together for your starting lineup. To your hometown Muldrow Bulldog. Give it up for number 2, Jackson Landstein. Number 5, Trendon Collins. Number 11, Drew Lettrell. Number 21, Kenoy Rutherford. And big man on the court, number 32, Parker 7-star. Your Bulldogs coached by Terry Collins and assisted by Luke Volkers.
Oh, man. I'll stick with the painting.
We have some of our booster club, they go to different, and they'll coach going into different camps, and they walk
All right, welcome back, Bulldog fans. Luttrell over in the wing, pass down to Relaford. Relaford out to Anstein. Anstein, no good off the glass. Pick by Kimball driving in. Going to be off the leg of 7-star. Ramirez over to Wolf. Wolf back to Ramirez, now to Kimball. Kimball puts it up. He's called for the walk. Ball pass inside to 7-star. He's able to pick up the foul. Seven-star puts it in for 2. And that puts the Bulldogs on the board. Down to Relaford. Puts it a little bit hard off the backboard. No good. Rebounded by Ramirez. Ramirez over to Kimball. Kimball moving over. Pass to Teehee. Teehee puts it up. No good. Foul will be called on Trenton Collins, and that'll be his first. Nice pass to the 7-star. Good for 2. Ramirez driving in. Puts up the jumper.
Ramirez putting that up for the Indians.
Collins over to Anstein. Now to Luttrell. Luttrell over to 7-star. Luttrell driving inside. Picked off by Kimball. Relaford able to get a hand on it. Now Kimball for 3. And it's good. 8-4. Kimball for 3. No good. Rebounded by Luttrell. Pass to Collins. Stillwell playing a 3-2. Defensive set. Luttrell back to Anstein. Over to Collins in the wing. Luttrell with shot fake. Seven-star for 3. Just off the front of the rim. Collins getting back. Now Collins with his second.
Number 41, Tyrus Teehee, the line for the Indians.
Teehee knocking down the first. Tegan Collins entering in the ball game, subbing in for Anstein. Pass into Tegan. Tegan's going to take it down court. Gets his own rebound. Got up underneath the board.
That's the same thing down here.
Luttrell in the corner. Moving to the wing. Pass cross court over to Trendon. Trendon moving down low. No baskets called. Foul is called on Kimball. That'll be his first. Bakari subbing in for Luttrell. Bakari over in the corner. Little mishandle there. Falls out of bounds. Petrie passing over to Kimball. Kimball moving in. Puts up the 2-point jumper, and it's good. Relaford. Ball called on Ramirez. No basket. Drew Pruitt entering in the ball game for Relaford. Tegan Collins pass over to Bakari. Now Tegan over to Pruitt. I think Ramirez got a hand on it right before it went out of bounds. Nice pass in from Tegan Collins to 7-star. 7-star picking up a foul. Walk is called against Ramirez. Hitcher subbing in for Kimball. Trendon for 3. No good. Hard pass into Hitcher over in the corner. Back out to Ramirez. Bakari called for the blocking foul. That'll be his first. Wolf, no good from the corner. Tegan Collins called for the foul. Trying to make a play on the ball, diving for it. Petrie over to Hitcher. Hitcher waiting for the screen. Petrie's 3, no good. Rebound made by Hitcher. Now off to Ramirez. Ramirez going to come up short on the 3. Rebounded by Teehee. Teehee puts it up, no good. Jump ball is called. The Bulldogs will take over. Petrie called for the foul on Tegan Collins. Now Braden George will be entering into the ball game, the sophomore, coming in as guard. Trendon over to Tegan, now to Bakari. Trendon going for three, just off the front of the rim, rebounded by Moore. Well, that'll bring it into the first period with Stillwell on top 12-4. Once again, we want to say thank you to all of the viewers out there tonight, all the Muldrow fans, and of course the Stillwell fans tuning in for the ball game. And yes, to reply to Mike the Man, yes, we are still on live stream, and we are still coming to you live. Also, once again, this is a quick reminder to our elementary school parents that you'll be getting some information here in the next week referring to Kids Heart Challenge. All of the proceeds from that drive will be going to the American Heart Association. So be talking with your kids, asking them about some information that's be coming from Coach Tabor about that event. We also want to say thank you to our broadcast sponsors here tonight. Appreciate all their support. Shot is good. Teagan to Rhodes. Got to get across the line. Collins over to Teagan. Rhodes looking for a three. No. Pass over to Luttrell. Luttrell driving off the glass for two.
Drew Luttrell flipping in for the Bulldogs.
Fadeaway shot from George. It's no good. Rebounded by Rhodes. Trendon called for stepping out of bounds. George. Pass over to Wolf. Now to Teehee, now to Ramirez. Trendon able to get a hand on it. Backdoor pass from Wolf is no good. Out of bounds. Seven-star. Back over to Teagan. Now to Rhodes. Teagan able to get it away with a steal. Looking backside to Rhodes. Now over to Trendon. Trendon driving inside. Over to Luttrell. Luttrell puts it off the board, and it's good for two. Luttrell knocking down the extra. Brings it 9-14. Hitcher driving inside. Puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Trendon. Now that'll be Trendon Collins called for the foul, and that will put him in some foul trouble with 3 fouls. Rhodes with the rebound. Ramirez coming off the court. Luke Pierce, like he got a little contact to the eye there. Pass out to Hitcher. Hitcher, no good from the three-point line there. Rhodes bringing it across court. Teagan for 3, no good. Through the legs of Teehee. Relaford coming in the ball game for 7-star. Pass out to Wolf. Now Teehee. Call for the walk.
Walk call.
Sanchez substituting in for Teehee. Nice rebound by Anstein. Out to Luttrell. Luttrell for 3. No good. Off the rim. Appears that the clock froze, so now everything's reset. 4 minutes left here in the second period. 16-9. Favor of Stillwell. Wolf passing in. Jump ball call. Pulliam coming into the ball game. Subbing in for Teagan Collins. Pass over to Relaford. Relaford looking down court. George called for the walk. Now substitution coming in. Ramirez for number 24, George. Relaford back over to Collins. Collins, a little fake there. Puts up the jumper. Shot is no good, but picks up the foul.
Number 5, Trenton Collins drawing the shot foul on the line for the Bulldogs.
Wolf's three is good. That'll extend the lead out to 8. Collins making a great move down low, putting it off the glass, good for 2. Pass down low to Hitcher. Foul will be called on Relaford. That'll be his first foul.
Timeout Bulldogs.
Well, Muldrow will be taking a timeout. At this time, we want to say thank you so much to our Platinum Plus sponsors, First Assembly and Muldrow, Local Bank, also our broadcast sponsors, Armstrong Bank, Cottonwood Design Company, Mark Hallam and Farmers Insurance, Nodda's Farmhouse, Eastside Free Will Baptist Church here in Muldrow, Valley Family Dental in Fort Smith and Rowan, Agent Mallory Martin Funeral Home, and Cox Corner Store in Muldrow. And, of course, we want to say a special thank you to our season sponsor, Midland Motors, for all their support of this broadcast. Francisco Sanchez at the line for the Indians. Rebounded by Collins. Luttrell puts up the jumper, good for 2.
Luttrell with the jumper, put up 2 over Bulldogs.
Kimball for three. Little in and out of the rim. 7-star. Able to pick up the rebound. Tegan Collins bringing it across court. Works his way inside. Picks up the foul. Foul will be called on Sanchez.
Collins drawing the shot foul. The line for the Bulldogs.
That'll be good for the first. Both teams with 8 fouls. Both are in the 1-and-1. And knocks down the second. Pass into Kimball. Less than a minute remaining here in the first half. Sanchez pass over to Wolf. Wolf puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Trendon. 25 seconds. Rebound by 7-star.
Number 32, Parker 7-star into line shooting bonus.
Foul is called on number 13, Ramirez. That'll be his first. And Kimball's shot is no good, and that's going to be the end of the first half here between the Muldrow Bulldogs and the Stillwell Indians. Stillwell with a 5-point lead going into the half, 21-16. Well, we're going to take a short break right here and just come on back here in about 8 minutes and for the second half of the ball game. And we're back. Start of the second half. All right, my name is Chris Larcade, and I am the live stream coordinator and speech and debate coach here at Muldrow High School. And thank you for joining us once again here in the second half for the boys game. Right now, Stillwell is up top, 21-16, and I am joined by Coach Armour. How are you doing today?
I'm doing really well tonight.
I would think so. I mean, we had a great game for the girls' game, and kind of want to know a little bit about it. So, what does this mean now that we got the win tonight? So, what does that mean for the conference and district standings?
It puts us in the lead in conference with the one loss. We still have 2 conference games, so we'll have to finish it out by winning them all. But it, at least gives us a game up on Stillwell. We were tied tonight, so with that win, it doesn't secure it, but it sure helps.
Sure helps, absolutely. And of course, I heard you talking to the girls tonight and just saying, how important this game was. But you could tell by their faces and the way that they played tonight that they knew the importance of this game, and they came with the tenacity and hard work, and they really put it in tonight. So.
Yes, definitely. They have always had a little bit of a rivalry with Stillwell. It's been a good rivalry. It's not one that I guess has any kind of dirty play. Both teams just play hard and get after it, and it's a good rivalry game for us.
Nice jump shot there by Trenton Collins. And that puts the Bulldogs within striking distance with 6:11 here in the third period. Well, as you said, a lot of physicality, of course. Of course, when you have 2 teams playing hard at it like that, you're going to see a lot of that. Of course, we're seeing a lot of physicality here in this game as well. And so Trenton making a nice steal, comes in with a dunk. Now with a single possession of tying up the ball game. So, Coach Armour, I might play a little analysis here. So, what are you seeing here as coach?
Well, I definitely see our kids playing harder and gaining confidence with every single possession. Stillwell is a great team. They're top 7. I think they're number 7 in 4A.
Well, they're tied at the number 1 spot with Rowan right now.
Yes, in the
both
conference.
Having 1 loss.
Yes, and we didn't play real well when we went down there, so I feel like the boys got something to prove, and that's the way they're playing, like they have something to prove.
Absolutely. Rebound by Tegan Collins. He's going to bring it across the line for the Bulldogs. Now pass over to Pruitt. Now to Trendon. Trendon for 3. No good off the rim. Rebounded by number 22, Cody Petrie. Petrie puts it up. No good off the backboard. Blocked by 7-star, but he's called for a walk.
Seeing Tegan Collins out there is just such a refreshing sight.
Absolutely.
Such a great player. I'm sure glad to have him back.
Of course, Tegan is the younger brother to Trenton Collins, who we talk a lot about on here on the broadcast from football and basketball. But Tegan, the freshman, great move down the baseline by Drew Luttrell, the senior. Put it up for 2. Not only is going to bring a 1-point difference between Muldrow and Stillwell. Of course, Tegan was out with a hernia and had to recover from that. Nice to see him back there.
Yeah, definitely.
Wolf with the steal. Pass over to number 13, Ramirez. Ramirez now over to Kimball. Kimball from the corner. No good. Collins with the steal. So at the very beginning of in the last half, we saw them using a 2-3. Is that correct? It was a 2-3 defense. And now the defense for Stillwell has changed a little bit for this half. What are you seeing there, Coach? Putting you on the spot.
Yeah, really. Just looks like they're still in that 2-3. It's a little bit more of a matchup maybe. And, we're just doing a better job of getting to the hole now. And it's making that zone look a little bit distorted.
And with that bucket, ties it up.
Good for the first. Both teams just sitting at 1 team foul.
Tegan's still working on his stamina. He's still got a little ways to go to get back into shape. He's only been released for a week. So
Yeah, just got word, last week to come in the ball game. Came in for making that appearance. He had a really great game. I think he had like 5 points, but the difference that he makes on defense and giving another offensive option, huge. And there is a great move by his older brother, Trendon Collins.
Yes.
And now the Bulldogs have taken the lead 26-23 in the third period with 3:58. Stillwell's going to take a timeout here and call in the troops. Well, Coach, at this point in time, of course, Stillwell had a pretty commanding lead. Well, not a commanding lead, but they definitely had a lead there at the half going in. A lot of momentum also was carrying Stillwell throughout that first half. But here we're seeing a change in the winds a little bit. So the Bulldogs are starting to thunder back. So if you were in Coach Collins' position, what are you telling the guys here?
To keep pushing the ball. And, down here we're running a matchup zone. And in that matchup zone, they're doing a really good job of finding shooters, getting a hand up, and only giving one shot. But keep pushing the ball because that doesn't allow them to get back and get set up in their defense. I think Coach Collins does such a great job of changing, switching, and adapting his kids to whatever the other team is doing. So, he'll change if they change here and do something different. He'll change.
Well, I'll tell you one thing I noticed about the girls' game we were talking a little bit about. Of course, Snowda Wadey, she got in a little bit early foul trouble there. But, Wadey, from the previous game, great ball player. But tonight, overall team effort from Bulldogs were able to really keep her at bay. And that was really an awesome thing to see. But the speed from Stillwell, really just got to be here to see it. I mean,
yes.
There's a lot of quickness happening on the court.
Yes, it is. And they're tough for us to guard. But I really think our kids did a great job of helping each other. Our focus wanted to be just to give up one shot. And we didn't do that every time, but we were definitely trying.
Kimball knocks down a three-point shot, ties up the ball game at 26.
So here Stillwell's changed and gone into a man-to-man.
Trendon shot just off the front of the rim. Not a bad shot there. It had a little opening there.
No, not a bad shot. I don't know that I feel Trendon takes very many bad shots.
Coach, what was the call there?
Kickball.
Kickball?
Kickball. He fumbled the ball around and then he kicked it himself, so it'll be our ball.
Trendon waiting for offense to make the motion. Lateral from the corner over to Pruitt. Pruitt trying to get it inside the 7-star and is stolen by number 41, Teehee. Ramirez over to Kimball. Wolf over to Kimball. Kimball shot's no good. Able to pick up the rebound. Back to Ramirez. Ramirez hits it from the corner, and it's 3 points for Stillwell.
We can't keep giving up second shots. We had him to miss the first one. We've got to rebound.
Well, of course, Trendon got in a little bit of early foul trouble in this game. Oh, man. Seems to be a lid on it right now for the Bulldogs. But, Trendon got in a little bit of foul trouble right now. I think he's sitting at 3 fouls. So, really, he's kind of backing off a little bit right there on the inside at this time because, got to keep him out of foul trouble.
Absolutely. He's got to be on the court.
Petrie for the 3, and it's good. That'll extend the lead to 6 for the Indians. Which, of course, when Stillwell was coming in tonight, there were a lot of people who were saying, that they were a heavy-hitting team, hard, athletic, fast, all those things, and we're really worried if Muldrow was able to keep up. But so far, Muldrow has really made a resurgence in this half, and we've got to say, doing a wonderful job.
Yes, and we just got to knock down some of those shots we're missing because, those are good shots. We just aren't hitting them right now.
And we got to make some good passes,
and
too.
We can't make turnovers. Definitely can't make turnovers.
Timeout Call from Muldrow. Well, once again, we want to say thank you to all of our sponsors, our season sponsors, as well as our broadcast sponsors here tonight. Our Platinum Plus sponsors Armstrong Bank and Local Bank. And, of course, our broadcast sponsors Armstrong Bank, Cottonwood Design Company, Mark Hallam, and Farmers Insurance. Our season sponsor, Midland Motors, Nodis Farmhouse, Eastside Free Will Baptist Church here in Muldrow, Valley Family Dental in Fort Smith and Rowan, Agent Mallory Martin Funeral Home, and Cox Corner Store here in Muldrow.
You know, we really need to come back with a basket here. You know, they've made a good little run. We really need a basket.
Less than a minute. I have a feeling that it's going to say, well, we're going to probably take our time here trying to get the last shot before the end of the period, but Collins seeing an opening there, but Stillwell answers with 2 points. Easy there, Luttrell. Make sure you get that dribble down. I tell you what, he scares me sometimes. He does have a great fake, and so it makes you do a double check there. Collins driving inside, makes a little move, right
Tough
to
shot.
left. Great shot. And Bakari will be called for the foul. Not really necessary right there.
No, absolutely not.
And Stein subbing in, coming in for Bakari. I have a feeling coach is going to share some wisdom a little bit and just say, hey, guys, simmer down. Don't get in foul trouble here.
Right, make sure we're getting back. Don't give up layups.
What was that? Was that a signal, or was he just doing some sign language there?
He was just telling him it was the clock.
Well, Collins' shot is a miss, but 28-39. Of course, Bulldogs put together a nice scoring run early on in the half. Caught in a little bit of trouble there, unable to put anything in the bucket for a little bit of time there, and it gave the opportunity for Stillwell to come back and put a 9-point lead on us. So, pretty sure that this fourth period is going to be pretty entertaining, Coach.
I think so too. We got to make sure that when we're giving up points, that we're not giving up points in spurts and runs. You know, that they had an 8 to 10 point run there, and we didn't answer with any points, and that just simply can't happen.
So at the half, went over and took a look at the scoreboard, but really, nothing really to speak of on both teams as having like a true scoring leader. I mean, it's been really even right across the board. Of course, now I'm sure his scores have gone up a little bit over in the second half, but you definitely got to say, it's been balanced on both sides of the ball.
And I know, Stillwell's best scorer is 22, the Petrie kid, and he's an excellent shooter, outstanding. And they got several others, though, tonight that have knocked down shots.
Yeah.
And coming out here, we need a basket early right here.
Trendon moving over to the corner. Letting offense get into position. Makes pass over to Relaford. Stolen by number 13, Ramirez. Ramirez putting up for a layup, and it's good.
And that's not the start we want for the quarter. We want to make sure we're coming out and scoring and putting points on the board.
Trendon with the jumper. No good. Rebounded by number 34, Sanchez. Ramirez over to Kimball. Back to Ramirez. Sanchez's shot, no good. Rebounded by Collins. Now to Luttrell. Luttrell goes up with it, collects the foul. Not really seeing the jump ball there.
I didn't see a jump ball. I definitely saw a foul.
I think that was some wishful thinking.
Absolutely.
Guys down there. Well, Coach, so what do we got coming up later on this week?
Well, we have a game with Poto on Thursday, rescheduled game at Poto. And then Friday night we have senior night here with Eufaula. And then we have one more game after that. That'll be the following Tuesday. We go to Shakota. And then that next weekend is when our playoffs will start with districts here against Poto.
Districts here against Poto. And now, is that going to be the only game that night, or will there be other games that night?
No, that'll be the only game here, us and Poto, boys and girls. And then the following week will be our regionals.
Be the regionals. And where is regionals hosted?
Well, our first round of regionals will be at Stillwell. And then our main site will be at Verdigris.
At Verdigris. Now, that is one place I have not had the pleasure of traveling to, but I can say this, Eufaula coming here on Friday night, right?
Yes.
Yes, because Poto's on Thursday, and then Friday night, Eufaula will be here. Much rather play Eufaula here than in Eufaula.
They definitely have an advantage with their gym. It is an old school gym. It is loud.
It's like an airplane hangar.
It is.
I mean, it is. Like we've said, I was talking to Coach Folkerts and stuff, and I was like, that's got to be one of the loudest places. And he said, that and what is the other one? It starts with a B.
Beggs.
Beggs. He said he doesn't know if it matches Beggs.
Beggs was so loud. But Eufaula was pretty loud.
Whoever had the acoustics built in that place, just, superb job. Teagan able to save it, try to get it into 7-star. Little roll around on the floor. Collins able to come up with it. Teagan for 3, no good. Anstein trying to make a play on it. Rebounded by number 3, Hallmark. Now stolen by Trendon. Goes up for it. Easy layup there for 2. Smart call not to go for the dunk at this point.
Yes, got to have the points. It's a good defensive stop right there. Got to have another one.
Knocks down the 3 for Stillwell. 46-32. Only 6 points, but it's at this kind of game, it's like, man, it almost feels like it's a mile away, but yet at the same time, it feels like it's right there at your fingertips.
It's still, the bucket has a lid on it, and we're having a hard time putting something down. If we could just make some shots, we could get back in. It's close enough that we can still catch it.
Anstein called for the push. Got a little bit too close for comfort for Mr. Official there. I'll put our team fouls at 3.
Been bad. Not a lot of fouls called this half.
Still wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing a little bit of a full court press, especially from Stillwell. If they don't capitalize on this lead here, see their defensive game probably going up a little bit. Hold call on Anstein. That'll be his 3rd foul. He'll be replaced by Reese Francis, number 4. Stillwell just trying to use that clock as an advantage. Kimball go for 3 from the corner. He's been solid from that spot all night tonight.
He has.
Francis from up top, and it's
shot.
good for 3.
Reese Francis putting that 3 up.
Much needed. Good effort.
Trendon able to get a hand on it, knock it away from Hitcher, pulling up the steal. Well, that was a 3-point shot, and so with the foul, that should bring up 3 free throws, right,
Yes.
Coach?
Yes,
Trevor
3 free
Jones
throws.
on the shot foul to shoot 3 from the line.
Trendon is normally very solid at the free throw line.
Now, Coach, we have a rule about this. If we say stuff like that. But, hey, it might work in your favor. It just never works
telling
for
ya.
me and Archie Ryan, so.
He's solid.
Timeout Bulldogs.
Coach Collins going to take a timeout here. Well, so any standout players that you would like to mention tonight from the Lady Bulldogs?
Well, let's see. I thought Kaylee Grinstead really played well for us, shot the ball well, played some good defense. I thought Claire Tabor made a huge play at the end, knocked down free throws. And she also played pretty good defense on their best player. Kiki was solid as always. And I know, like Mason Anstein, I know Mason doesn't score a whole lot for us, but the things that she does for us are the things that don't always show up in a scorebook. She's physical, she's tough, she rebounds. She's going to get a loose ball. And those things don't always show up, but they're huge for us. Jinsey handling the ball. I thought Carmen came in there at the end and handled the ball well and helped us quite a bit at the end. So I'd say that, just a total team effort. I don't know that any one person just completely stood out scoring or anything like that. I felt like it took every single one of us.
Yes. Well, I'll tell you what, if I had a little ding every time that Anstein got a rebound, I mean, it would have been just going off all night tonight because down low, like you said, may not show up necessarily on the scoreboard, but it turns into things that we see on the scoreboard when we're able to maintain possession of that ball, especially whenever we're rebounding our own shots.
Right.
And, and that kind of goes to say right here, whenever we're having trouble to put points on the board, it's important that we get those rebounds for those second attempts.
It is. And it's important to get the rebounds to keep them from having
Little wild throw from Petrie there, hoping things were going to work out in his favor. No good. So that'll be a turnover for the Bulldogs.
It's good to see us pick up our defense right there.
Here comes Trendon thundering down the court. He was trying to keep those defensive guys on their toes just a little bit. Of course, the other thing we've been talking about throughout the season, and we have 2 seniors and we have 2 sophomores and 1 freshman on the court. So very young team for the boys this year.
Yes, and they've gotten a lot better at handling situations, but you just expect sophomores and freshmen to do silly things at times, and you just hope your seniors are good enough leaders to kind of overcome that, which I feel like we do have with the boys. Trendon and Drew have both done a great job this year being good leaders and trying to get these young kids under control. And that's a hard job.
It's like herding cats when you got a bunch of youngins.
It is. The pace of the game, the physicality of the game is just so different than in junior high.
Well, and the other thing is, we got to remember these are kids.
Yes.
And, of course, as a coach myself, you want to put a lot of responsibility because they have a lot of responsibility. They have a lot of things they got to be aware of and be thinking about things and how they conduct themselves on and off courts. But, here's the thing. They're still kids, going to make some mental blunders, but overall, I like the ones we have.
Hey, I'm telling you,
kids.
I trained our kids for anybody. We have a classy group of kids.
Petrie, don't know how he did it, but he worked his way in there. Put it up for 2. Minute 30 left here in the 4th period. Collins over to Francis. Relaford wanting to go over there to the corner. Luttrell. Francis.
It's a good job by Reese. It's a good cut by Reese and a good find. Not sure who made the pass, but it was definitely a good look.
Foul call on Petrie. That'll be his 3rd. We'll bounce in free throw, but we'll take it. Trenton Irvin coming in for Relaford. Well,
expect us to put some form of a press on right here, try to get a quick steal, basket. It's a good look.
You know, when you see passes like that, Coach, you really got to think this is instinct. I mean, this is, these guys have played together a long time. They know where each other are. Watch out, cheerleaders.
Ball's coming at you.
It's about to turn into volleyball for a second, but.
Number 22, Tegan Collins at the line for Bulldogs.
Tegan picking up the foul. And that'll be from number 4, Hitcher. And that'll be his 4th foul. 47 seconds here in the 4th period. Well, Coach, as we start moving into postseason play, and I guess it doesn't seem like it's been, like, it feels like we just started basketball. But I know for you, it's kind of been just flying by.
It has flown by.
Does preparation change for the postseason as it does in your regular season?
I don't know if preparation changes. You know, you don't necessarily not prepare the same way, but this, you know, there's just so much more on the line that games become more intense.
Yeah.
You know, you have 2 losses, and then, you know, if you don't get that in the playoffs, the area regionals, then you go to state. So, you know, preparation doesn't change. You just put a little bit more pressure on the kids.
Well, I believe Stillwell's going to let the clock wind down here tonight. Stillwell will take this at 55-39 over the Bulldogs. But tell you what, great effort by the guys here tonight, especially coming out at the half, making that resurgence there in the 3rd period. But things got a little bit carried away in the 4th period. And
had a little bit of a run there, end of the 3rd, beginning of the 4th, and we didn't answer real well. But I thought the kids played hard, and the boys always, they do.
Absolutely.
They play hard, and they get after it, and they're respectful. And, again, like you said, we have great kids.
That's right. Well, of course, we'll be back on Thursday. Well, Thursday will be Poto, so we'll be at Poto. And then Friday night is senior night. And so come on out, join us here, and we look forward to having a great game. All right. Thank you, Coach, for all that you do, and thank you for, you know, being up here and being a little analyst for me, because I'm telling you,
it's a tough job.
It's a tough job. It's a tough job.
I think I'll stick to coaching.
Well, I appreciate your time, and I appreciate all you do, and so we'll catch you back next time. All right, thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, once again, we want to say thank you to our sponsors here tonight, and we want to say thank you to also our student crew here tonight. Muldrow Communications, our camera operators. We have Hope, and we have Michaela, and we also have Lily running our graphics, and then we have Izzy producing everything tonight. And, of course, I'd like to say thank you to Coach Folkers and Coach Armour for coming on and helping me out a little bit here tonight. And, once again, Crystal Arcade, thank y'all for joining. See y'all next time.